And by the time she is here, I will stop her with pumping. And there, that one of them.
Imperial Dream, this is Starlight.
Okay, Starlight, go ahead.
Yeah, you're gonna come over here, man?
Yeah, I'm just waiting. We're just getting some groceries.
Can you bring a bit of a drink? Maybe even a beer would be nice.
Yeah. I can bring some drinks. No worries. I don't think we've got any. I've got whiskey.
Ooh. Yeah, that'll quench the thirst.
So this is the first video update for the wet way home. The main reason for this is to thank a lot of people that have helped us get to the stage that we are at now. It's been a massive project, a hell of a lot bigger than what we've expected, and we've learnt that we've bit off maybe a little bit more than we can chew. It's just totally different ball game. I mean, it's just almost 100 years old, this boat. You know, we've made a hell of a lot of cock-ups, but you know, we're learning from our mistakes and we're doing our best. So in particular, there's quite a lot of people that have been heavily involved, and that would be Brio. He's been just a champion since day one. He was actually the first person to see Starlight. He was living on it for 3 months before any of us actually got back to Malta and saw what we just bought. Charlie actually did the deal for us. We weren't even in Malta when we bought the boat, so he did a lot of groundwork at the beginning, and since then has just been giving us endless advice on this, that and the other. Toothy was quite heavily involved with the mast building. He's one of Dill's offsiders and a heap of other jobs, but he's been great. Stevo's done countless things for us and been taking on head of bilges and a few other jobs. Goldsmith was our oracle for the mast. He was giving Dill advice on what to do and what not to do, and basically how to build a mast. Then there's Trev, just to ask advice, and he was more than happy to come along and share his knowledge with us. Usually something to do with engineering, something that's a bit out of our depth. Just need someone with a bit more experience to give us the nod, or say no, that's not going to work. You know, Monica, you know, Seb, Jakey, they've all helped out with something or other. Toby and Belle, Nikki did quite a fair bit of welding and other random jobs, and his brother Fuzzy, Rama, Andrew, George, Mark, Chris, Duncan, Victoria, Pierre. Thanks for letting us store the water maker in your garage. Kurt's been really helpful with advice on electrics. A major thank you to the Shipyard, Palumbo Shipyard, and the workers here. They've just been fantastic. They've just been letting us use all of their tools. We've been using everything, and they've just been letting us just go for it. And in particular, Seppi, he's the yard foreman, and he's also the crane driver, which was handy to have the crane to be able to move a few things around the mast and the generator and whatever. The two yard managers, Simon and Alfred, have just been unbelievable with letting us stay here for one, and letting us carry on with our works. And we've got mess everywhere, and they're just really helpful, and just let us kind of just free reign to do what you want, which is different because all the other boats here are all super yachts and they're all really organised and clean, and then there's Starlight. Somehow it's come from a different world, and it's somehow crept its way into a super yacht shipyard, so it's a massive contrast. And yeah, we're just appreciate to be able to stay here and do what we're doing. Rick at GoPro and Ed and Vanessa from Lampoon, they were kind enough to send us a few cameras to get started, which we've been getting some terrific shots on. And yeah, Harley was a hookup for that, so thanks Harley. There's no way we would be even anywhere near the point where we are if we haven't had the help and support from not just people helping out, but friends and family back home and various parts of the world. I mean, it's been great, and it hasn't been easy. We've been working around the clock and living pretty rough, but as expected, we have had our share of fun, which is the whole idea of this, really.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Good job.
So as it stands now, everyone has left Starlight to go and make some money to keep this mission alive. And in a few days I'll be doing the same. Hopefully we'll all meet back here in October and finish the remaining jobs. The plan still is to set sail across the Atlantic in December. We're doing it. It's happening.